We are out in Marshall, Illinois today, on our way to Paris, Illinois.
And it's amazing what you can see if you just get out of your houses. Sometimes you're just driving down the road and just, like a split second, you'll turn your head and there he is. They say it doesn't exist, Now, I will admit, driving a lot, I tend to see him more often than most people. I don't quite get that, but anyway.
Enjoying the back roads and hitting a couple of antique stores.
A piece that I have been searching for 15 years. I now have it in my hand. It is not cracked. It is not damaged. It is extremely rare. And there you can see the mark, McCoy, USA. Well, somewhat. Ooh. I really, really want this piece. There's a reason. It's dog. It's McCoy dog. And it's really hard to find. Came out, I think, in the late 60s, early 70s. It's kind of ugly. But I really like this piece. You gotta put on the silly hats. What?
I'm just recording the splendor, Claude.
No idea, but I bet it tells you. A cool, nifty hood ornament. 125 buckers. Hood ornament on a, what is that? Conquistador. Okay.
Well,
it doesn't tell me.
Album.
Is there a Conquistador car? I don't recall it. I don't recall it.
I think there could be a Toyota in our future that has it on there.
I don't know how you'd attach it to the Toyota. You just smack a hole in the hood and stick it in
some of your
there.
glue, Claude.
Oh, that's true.
Some of the magic glue you've got.
All right, we'll go to Roseville. See, real Roseville. It has a beautiful quality, nice artistic designs, not made in China with Godzilla sticking out.
I personally love Godzilla pottery.
And Mothra, yeah.
Mothra.
Ooh, what is that? I can't even find the price. There's 400 numbers. I guess it's
$28.50.
Who puts 50 cents on something?
We don't judge. Oh, now that's the look right there.
Very interesting. Like the other piece in the other booth. The other booth had it for $75. Wow, they reduced it a lot. You think somebody knows a secret? Ooh, look at that. That's a symbol. Early McCoy. Ideal toy from the 60s, I believe, or late 60s. Wind him up with a key and he would run around like a robot. It was pretty neat. And they're only asking $42 for it.
For this cookie bank. Who makes
So,
it?
the Question is there any damage at all? And the answer is it's labeled, and I see no damage. That's a nice piece. So we're looking at, I can't do the math. And look, it had a slit in case you wanted to make it a bank.
Well, it does say cookie bank.
Oh, that makes sense. This is McCoy Mammy cookie jar, very nice piece. Let's see. Yeah, 96 bucks, that's about fair. Here we have a brush, and it's not brush McCoy, it is brush Pottery Cinderella pumpkin, very nice, 78 bucks. Real nice piece, this piece. So there you go, there's two good pieces. Probably brush here, I'm not sure, that could be American bisque. Let me see if they say. Yeah, brush, $82. Nice cookie jars. Know nothing about it, but something about it tells me it's actually a nice piece, but I don't know. It says it's made from Texas, so I guess that's where the mark is, but I don't know anything about it. But it's an interesting piece. Now here we have an amazing purse. Look at that. I actually feel the price is fair on it. What a great piece. Bakelite top, Bakelite handle, mint, brass, and made by Etra. It's got its original mark. It's absolutely clean inside and out. Beautiful, beautiful period vase. Purse, I'll get it right. Let me see what they say on it, just curious for a second. Acrylic handle, I apologize. Bakelite on top. Acrylic handle, but it doesn't give the date of when. I'm not exactly sure of the date of these. I'm going to guess 1930s. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. Whoa. Whoa. I shouldn't be picking this up.
You should not be picking
But
that up.
That is awesome.
Wow. So are they more valuable generally when they have a top on it?
5-gallon jug, you don't see them often, and it's got the whole thing in perfect clarity. That's an awesome piece. 225 bucks, but that's a fantastic piece. I like that a lot. What do we got here? I always like these. Yodarts, Kentucky, Missouri. So far, I really like this shop a lot. Got a lot of variety. Really nice. Prices are fair. Until I got to that piece. But anyway, prices generally are very fair. Just different. I like it. Gonna go in here. For everyone who's always wondered what I'd look like, very nice collection of cookie containers. They're really neat. Some of these, this one, I've never seen this one. That's nice. You can see price on it, rare. The elephant, look at the elephant in the back, is awesome. And it's 200. And you come up here. Look at him, guy on a motorcycle. Look at the price, $6.50 on that. Wow, I've never seen that piece. The rabbit, 80 bucks. Nice stuff. Look at the little railroad car right here. Really neat stuff. This is, look at that.
Look at that thing. Look at this guy.
Yep.
$1,500. Now,
Yep.
what was in that? It had
Father
candy?
Rabbit. Father Rabbit candy container.
Wow.
Fantastic collection. And then you go down here and they've got guns. A few others. I've got this guy right in the back here, the fire engine guy. I can't see the tag on it. I guess it's right there. Okay. He's neat. I like him too, the dog with the drum or a bear with the drum. Really nice collection. That is correct, and its exact value. Very nice. Fair. That is Spalding and Royal Copley, and not an easy piece to find. Known as the small Spalding hen. Most people, I bet, do not even know what this is who are younger than 30. This was, ready? An eye cup. When you got something in your eye, you would flush your eye out with it. And I hated doing it when I was a kid. It was like torture, and you had to hold your eyelid open, and it was just gross, like horror. But anyway, $10 is pretty cool. That's great. Interesting artwork. Ladies and gentlemen, every time anybody goes into an antique shop, they should see these, find these with all the really ridiculous glaze and bad artwork on them and fake design shipped from China, and they should by accident drop it. Because it's totally fake, and it just pisses me off whenever anybody's trying to sell it. $22. It's actually worth $0.25. And it's bringing down the value of Roseville. Not that expensive at all. $28 for that. That's a neat stroller, antique stroller. Yeah, I really like that. Great prop for painting. You put that in a dark corner of a barn and you got a painting. Here's a real classic 1970, 60s, late 60s, 1970 pocketbook. My sister had one just like it. This is the kind of stuff we played with as kids back in the 60s, made by Marx, the best toy maker in America back then. They made America great. Where are we?
We're at Whippoorwill Antique Mall,
In,
Marshall, Illinois.
we'll just say Illinois.
Illinois.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Whippoorwill Antique Mall in Illinois. And as we said, every shopping trip with antiques, we find one of these. Why? Nobody knows. It's the secret of life. And then there's this. Just look at that.
Just look at it.
His name is Fred. That's really pretty. Look at that.
I like that a lot. I like the design on it.
That's beautiful. It's a wee bit pricey, but it's still gorgeous. And that's beautiful. $1800s pair of vases with panel, so they're hand blown, hand decorated, very nice pieces. In blue, which is a rare color, 40 bucks. For the pair, I hope. Pair, that's great. Bristol vases. That's really good price for those two. It's worth twice that. $15 for the Mark set. All 15 pieces, which is good, but there are more than that, obviously, because it's all the presidents. But they're nice. They're very nicely done. And probably labeled marks, maybe not, I don't know, but they're all from a Mark set of the presidents. There's Jimmy Carter, I believe. Good. There's Bob Hope. Apparently.
Makes sense.
No, it's Dwight D. Eisenhower, and it actually is very good. Look at that. Get a close-up on that. Look how detailed he is.
Yeah, they're actually really good.
They're really good. I bet you John F. Kennedy isn't here. Oh, he's here, though. And Georgie's here. Here.
Bully.
And there's Georgie boy. I mean, those are two of the best you want. And then there's this guy. Get a close-up on the name. Please tell me anything he ever did.
He was president of the United States.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He must have been a Democrat. Oops, we're talking politics, aren't we? I actually like that, but I want the whole set.
Swan.
Is there any cracks? There's no cracks. Well, that's a steal for that price. Oh, okay, so you kind of, when you're collecting pottery, want to avoid that. Now, there is a trick to that. You can soak it in a bucket of cold water and bleach for about 4 days, upside down, and all the dirt will fall out and clean it up. It's a little drastic. Then you got to soak it again for 3 days in cold water and every day change the water. But you can get rid of most of that crazing. This piece is $15. That's a fantastic price. If I were to take it and soak it, it's a great price. The problem is I already own it. And it has a little kind of jigger right here, which can be fixed very, very easily. You know, wood putty, let it sand it, let it dry, sand it, paint it up, shellac it. You'll never know. But that's only for you, the collector, not for resale. Here we are. See that? That's red wing. Get it? Red wing. Okay, that's a nice piece. That tells you the gallon size. This is a 3 gallon, obviously, if it was a 5 or a 6, and so on. Very nice piece. Woo, 250. That's high for me, but it's a really nice piece. I have nothing to say about this, I'm sorry. You know, you got your Lionel Train sets, you got your antique bottles, the bitters and all that stuff, you got your china, but every house, I don't care what you say, every house has to have one of these.
What does that mean? Fireball. Oh, it just looks dangerous.
Oh, it's a quick burner?
Yeah.
McCoy bucktooth rabbit, 60 bucks. He's pretty cool. It's the first one I've ever seen. The lid doesn't fit very well, but still neat. Very rare. How many houses had one of these in America back in the day of the 60s? We did. Everybody I knew on our block had one in their 60s in their kitchen. It is a toothpick holder, but I don't think it is. I could be wrong. See that? I can't remember what it did, but it did some kind of bobbing.
It does bobbing for the weather. It's for
But,
the weather.
Royal Copley, nice piece. Horse and... I can never pronounce that word. Horse and...
Foal?
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 But is foal spelled like foul?
Well, I think it's spelled F-O-U-L.
Which is foul. We need to look that one up.
We should look that up.
That's a nice piece. 20 bucks, Royal Copley, very nice piece. Common guy. These are all Copley here, all these. Yeah, everybody, you'll see this one a lot. This is one of the big popular ones from the 50s. Cat and ball of string. I really... fairly common bitters bottle. Okay. It's so nice. I have never held a nice specimen like this in my hand before. Turn of the century, 1890s into 1920s, they made these. This is not a McCoy, this is a brush. It's 1905 exact. Loy Nell Art piece. It probably is marked. There it is. Loy Nell Art. Oh, it is McCoy. I stand corrected. That's right. I'm sorry. They both made it. And there was a relative, J.W. McCoy, I believe. So this is an early J.W. piece. 125 bucks. Beautiful. The glaze is like glass. Ah, very rare. Very cool. These still rare piece. Not your common piece. This is a hull. It's not labeled hull, but it was made for the company hull. You can tell by the little fancy doodad that runs in the A.
Swan.
Oh, Swan. Bucks, not too bad. This is the only eye we have to do, right?
That's right. It's a big place. We've been here a while.
So this is the kind of stuff I'm always looking for. The stuff they pull out of old barns, I really like this stuff a lot. And it's stuff that I would consider putting in my own paintings sometimes. You know, I could see capping this off with some plywood, tinning the plywood to match, and it would just be a piece that you might use for a workbench. I just think they're fantastic, and they should be preserved. Over here's the original advertisement for the piece. This was shucking, I believe, a corn shucker. You know, for the cows, I guess. I don't know, feed or something. But growing up in the 60s, they were more common in the old barns that were mostly abandoned that we would crawl around in. I really enjoyed this shop. This was a lot of fun. I would come back here. It had some unique items and several rare pieces.